my lovelies, how are you? Happy Tuesday. It's good to be back. We had a amazing time at the Glasgow show. Really wonderful time. It was lovely to see lots and lots of people that we wouldn't normally see because they live all the way up there, but they still follow us. So hello to everybody who came to say hello to us on the stand. It was so nice to see you. We went out for a lovely meal with Irene, who very nicely treated us to a curry, which was lovely to catch up with her. And then we saw Eileen as well. She very kindly let us stay with her, which was amazing. So yeah, we had a lovely time. It was such a easy, lovely trip up there. And it was 7 hours. Yeah, near 7.5 because we stopped a couple of times. But you know, it's a long old drive, but really easy trip. The trip back, not so much. The trip back, there was roadworks, there was an accident. Luckily, everything was okay. There was an accident, which took ages, and then they shut the M50, and it was a long trip back. But never mind, it was lovely. The shop's back open. We are busy, me and Anne and Sarah are busy getting everything back on the website. There's something on the website which I will tell you in a moment about. So yeah, it's all a little crazy, but we are back open now, which is lovely. Hi Grace, hi Carol, hi Annie, hello my darling. So all of your orders that had been placed while we were away, they've all been packaged. They're going off to the post office today, so hopefully they'll get with you soon. And yeah, it's all good. So yeah, we are back up and running. We are just about ready as well for Sewing Street. We've got our first ever shows on Sewing Street this Saturday at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. So I do hope that some of you will watch along and, you know, be cheering me in the background because it's the first ones we've done there. So that would be lovely if you did that. Let's say hello to some people. Hi Carol, hello darling. Hi Betty, hi Joyce. Yeah, lots and lots of you coming online. Fantastic. Because we're moving all the I'm still not over whatever this allergy reaction is. I had a really bad reaction while I was up there, and my nose and face is bad, so I do apologise for the constant sniffing. I know it's like standard for me, but this is particularly bad at the moment. Hi Helen, hi Kate, hi Eileen, hello my darling. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a block today that uses a jelly roll. I don't think we've done this one before, but this is a really good quick one if you want a quick present, if you're making for Project Linus, if you've got scraps, if you're a good girl and you've cut all your scraps up to 2.5 inches, this is great for this as well. And because it uses a jelly roll, I'm doing a little 24-hour sale. Okay, so this is going to come off. I will take it off before the live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I've taken every single jelly roll has got 25% off. Okay, so it's live on the website now. If you fancy a jelly roll, they've all got 25% off, all of them. Okay, and it's going to last till 7 o'clock tomorrow, and that's it. I'm taking it off, and they'll be back up to full price. Hi Karen, hello Lindy Lou, my darling. Oh babes, I hope you're okay, my love. I'm sending you massive hugs. I hope everything's okay. Our lovely Lindy Lou is not a well bunny at the moment. She's in hospital, but she's watching from there, so hello love. I hope you're on the mend soon, my darling. So yeah, there's a 25% off all jelly rolls. Because the quilt along is coming to a finish tomorrow as well, I'm going to be starting mid-April a new quilt along which requires a jelly roll. So that's another reason to have a little look on the website and grab one while they've got 25% off. Okay, that's all the little snippet of information you're getting. But yeah, there will be another project, a free project that you can all sew along with me with, which requires a jelly roll. Okay, so check out the website. So the one we're going to do today, I don't think we've done it before. We might have done. If we have, I'm really sorry. My brain is a little bit addled. There's been a lot going on. But I don't think we've done it before. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the overhead over here, and what you will need is jelly roll strips to start with. And I'm doing this with 4. However, you can do this with any size strip. Okay, if you've already seen this, please do tell me, but we do have lots of people, new people all the time, so you have an order in. Are you too late to add a jelly roll? No, Carol, if you do it now, lovely, and put click and collect, the postage will be going about 3 o'clock, so I can add it to your parcel, darling. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to do this with 4 jelly roll strips, okay, and then we're going to play around with it, and we're going to do a bit of a twist on it. All right, so I'm going to start by just sewing these together. Now I've got half a jelly roll strip here because of time and size on the screen and everything. However, you would do this if you were making this into a quilt, you would do this as full jelly roll strips. Okay, so we're going to start by just pairing them up like this, and we're going to stitch down the long length at 1/4 inch. So since we haven't been around for a long time, talk to me, my lovelies. What have you all been up to? Has anybody done anything fun? If you came to see us at the show, please do say hello. We did meet lots and lots of lovely ladies there was Flora and Lorraine and Mary. We saw Jean Baker. Who else did we see? Lots and lots of ladies that follow us all the time, and we comment on here, but we never actually get to meet them in person, so that was really lovely to be able to do that. There we go, all the way down like this. That's the first pair. Again, this is one of these ones that is a super fast, super quick. If you need something, a quick present or a quick quilt, it looks really effective, but it's very easy to do. Karen, you're going to the NEC on Sunday. Oh, lovely. Oh, we do the NEC, but we do the Festival of Quilts in August, so we're not at this one, I'm afraid, so we won't be able to say hello. Hi Jane, sorry you're late. Oh, no worries, lovely, no worries at all. Let me go all the way down like that. There we go. Oh yeah, we used to do the NEC one with the company that are on the ICHF company, the Creative Craft Show ones, but we always used to do the December one that had all the Christmas stuff and all. But we don't tend to do very well at shows that are mixed craft shows, which is why we tend to just stick with like the quilting and the sewing ones. Right, so all I'm doing is just pressing that out like that, just pressing it to one side, and then I'm gonna put these 2 pairs together. Okay, this is a really good one for testing your 1/4 inch. If you're sort of a bit new to quilting, I mean, if you're more experienced, this is a super fast quilt block to do. But if you're a little bit more, like maybe you're a bit newer to quilting and stuff, and you want some easy projects, this is a really easy block to do, but it looks like you've done loads of work. Hi Shirley, how are you, love? So what I'm going to do, I'm put this one on top of this one now, these pairs together, and do exactly the same, just go down 1/4 inch all the way. Okay, so just for those of you who are just joining us, because I'm doing jelly rolls, and so because not all of you could make it to the Glasgow show, so why not have a little bit of a bargain for you guys as well. There is 25% off all jelly rolls until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay, I mean, pre-cuts, there's so many thousands of patterns out there, but I am going to be doing a new project with the jelly roll starting in April. So if you did want to do a quilt along with us, like we've done with the bathhouse quilt, which finishes tomorrow, it might be worth having a little look. Shh, you're watching from work. Sorry, Nikki. Shall I whisper? Shall I whisper so that you don't get caught? I'm going to send you some headphones, Mrs., so you can watch us quietly. There we go. And then we're just going to press that one out. Okay. Now, like I said, you can do this with any any number of strips. Okay, you can do this with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could do it with a whole jelly roll if you wanted to. It might be quite big to deal with, but there we go. So it just requires a little teeny tiny little bit of measuring. Okay, so whatever number of strips you've sewn together, like I said, I've done 4. You're then going to measure this. Okay, once you've sewn them together. So mine should be 8.5, which it is just. I'm a little bit short there, but that's near as damn it. I've obviously gone a bit wonky where I was reading the comments, but whatever the width is here, depending on how many strips you've sewn together, you're then going to cut yourself squares. So because mine measure 8.5, I'm going to cut 8.5-inch pieces. All right, so I'm going to take a horizontal line on my ruler and line that up with one of the seams like that. There we go, like that there. And I want to cut 8.5-inch blocks, which I would if I could find my rotary cutter. What have I done with that? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to cut up that side and then turn this and trim this down to 8.5. Okay, like I said, it's a really good one for getting your 1/4 inch seam right. Okay, so there's one block, and I would work my way along my strip set, cutting 8.5 inches. Now, if I had 5 strips, it would be 10.5 inches. If I had 3 strips, it would be 6.5. So you're just going to measure whatever size your strip set is and cut up squares that match that size. Okay, you then want some background fabric. Okay, so oh, hang on, I've got stuff everywhere. I've really got to have it tidy up this evening. Now I've already pre-cut this. It's 8.5 inches. Okay, and then what I want to do is cut 8.5-inch squares. So I want, because I've cut 2 squares to start with, I'm going to cut 2 squares of my background fabric like this. Cut that one and that one. There we go. Okay. So again, if I'd used 5 strips and it was 10.5, these would be 10.5-inch strips, etc., etc. However, you know, just do your little bit of measuring. Okay, then we're going to do half square triangles just as normal. We're going to treat this just as a normal piece of fabric. So just like we would with a half square, we're going to put right sides together with our background fabric like this. Have I done this one before, guys? I genuinely can't remember. If I have, I do apologise. Does anybody remember if I've done this block? Right, where are all my... Oh, there we go, this one. Hi, Carol, how are you, lovely? So on a diagonal line, corner to corner on my background fabric, let me get a longer ruler, that would help. There we go, like that to there. And draw my diagonal line. And then I'm going to do the same on this one. And do it on this side to this side, like that. There we go. And then we're just going to stitch 1/4 inch either side, just like a normal half square triangle. Okay. So what have you all been up to? Did has anyone else go into the NEC? What's happening? What's occurring? Anybody sewn anything fun? Anybody done anything? Because it was a beautiful sunny weekend as well, wasn't it? It was really nice last weekend. Apparently it was like the hottest day of the year 2 days in a row. It was like 19 degrees the one day. We didn't get to see any of it because we were in the SEC, but it was nice to come out and actually feel the sun. Hi Melba, hello darling, hi Ali. There we go, and then down this side. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other ones. There we go, so 1/4 inch either side of that drawn line, and do the same this side. Just chain piece these. So again, oh, me bobbin's just run out. Hang on, sorry guys, 2 seconds. You can't remember. Enjoyed watching it, but doesn't matter. Even yeah, like I said, sometimes it's worth redoing some blocks because we've been doing these lives for sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just. Oh no, it didn't. It's not. It just came undone. There we go. I'll just rethread it. we've been doing these lives since the beginning of lockdown, so it's nearly 5 years. So I might have done, I probably have done it before, but some of you will have remembered, some of you won't. Some of you haven't been watching us that long. So, here we go. Oh, what is going on? Oh, I put a new needle in. I don't think I've got the right size needle in. Right, hang on, my darlings. My machine is being temperamental because I haven't used her for a week. So she's just like, oh, what are you doing? Here we go. Right, let's try again. Start again. Helen, you're just back from Peterborough. You were on a album folio workshop. Oh, nice. Nice. Is that for like scrapbooking and stuff? Right, what is it doing? Why is it not... Right, behave. There we go. I think I've put the wrong size needle in. It's not liking it with thread. It's because I was doing it in a hurry. Joyce, you got into the garden and planted 2 bushes and tidied up. Ah, oh, nice. I know. I'm hoping it's nice this weekend because, like I said, I'm up at Soane Street on Saturday, but I'm hoping Sunday I can at least get my husband out there with me and tidy up a little bit because it's definitely looking a bit scruffy after winter. Right, here we go. That's slightly less traumatic now. Okie doke. Hi Marion, how are you, lovely? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut up those lines, those diagonal lines, and we're going to square these up like that. And then same on this one. So cut up this diagonal line there to there, like that. And then we're going to iron these out. So photo album and junk journals. Oh, nice. That sounds really cool, Helen. Really cool. Right, there we go. So I'm going to iron it towards the slightly darker fabric like that. I'll just gently press that out. And it's going to make this really pretty sort of stripy pinwheel. And like I said, I genuinely can't remember if we've done this before. I've got a feeling that we have, but sorry if we have. But yeah, 5 years of these lives. I mean, back in lockdown, we were doing 6 or 7 a week, weren't we? We were doing them every single day. And then obviously once the shop reopened, we had to sort of reduce them a little bit. And now we just do like the 3 a week. But that's a lot of blocks that we've gone through. A lot of blocks and projects that we've shown you. Is there anything actually you think, oh, I don't think they've ever shown that? Is there anything you'd ever like me to go through? Please do drop us messages with that. It's always worth it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just very quickly square these up now. So I'm going to square them up to, can I get 8 inches? I can just about get 8 inches out with a bit of careful jiggery pokering. Okay, so I'm going to go up the side and across. There we go. So again, it makes a nice big block, this. It would obviously be even bigger if you used more jelly roll strips. There we go. So there's the first one. I'm going to quickly do the others. So we've got diagonal line, 8. I can just get the 8 in there. There to there. And then it makes this really interesting pinwheel, which is a really quick quilt. And actually, from a jelly roll, when you think, what's this? 4 half strips of a jelly roll, I'm going to get like a 16-inch block out of it. So you could make a really big quilt with just some background fabric. You might want to go to 7 3/4 if you're a little bit out on your ½ inch. Then you might want to go to 7 3/4, but I can just get my 8 out, so I'm sticking with 8. There we go, and then the last one. You're all very quiet today. Nobody having a chat there? Okay. Well, you're being quiet so Nikki doesn't get caught watching it work. There we go. And then last one, like that. Perfect. So what you do now is you're going to make a pinwheel. So we're going to start with that way. Let's start that way, like that. And then, so if you have them all the same way, you just turn them. Hang on, my brain's gone. Ah, my brain's gone. I want a pinwheel. So you can, right, let's start that way. So you can do the diamond like that, okay? That way. You can do them so they go like that, okay? So you've got like almost like a butterfly look to it. You can then do a pinwheel, which I always get wrong. That way? No? Oh, that would be all the same way, wouldn't it? Oh my God, why won't my brain do it? Right, like that. Like that. There we go. Like that. Like that. There it is. I couldn't get my... some companies are taking phones off staff. Oh, are they? Oh, that's a bit mean. There we go. There's the pinwheel. I had to get there in the end. So it's like a jelly roll, but you've twisted it. But you could also... You can make diamond shape. You can do all sorts with this. You know, once you've made the like the little one block, you can then make all sorts of shapes and things with it. You can do chevrons, so they end up looking like sort of like flying geese, like that. You know, loads and loads of different things you can do. And then you would just treat it like a 4-patch. You would just put these together. I like the pinwheel when I can get it right. There we go. There to there to there to there. There we go. That's my fave. And I just think it makes a really interesting, really quick. That block then is going to be, 16.5-inch block. So a big block. So you don't, from 4 jelly roll strips, you'd get 2 blocks this size. And then you can, put them together really, really quickly. Lots and lots you can do with it though. Really simple pattern to use up jelly roll strips. If you've got, if you cut your scraps down to 2.5 inches, brilliant way of using them up if you're making quick quilts and stuff. It looks really good. What's that fabric called? This is a really old one. It was ombre confetti. It was literally, I've got a few little strips left of it. Sorry, love. But yeah, it's that one was called ombre confetti. I don't know if there's any left. Jane, you can't believe it's 5 years. You certainly helped us all get through it. When Josh was coming around. Yeah, so we started with Drew, and then Drew managed to get some work from home, so Josh took over, and then Josh managed to get work from home, and Alex took over. And then I had to do it by myself. That's when we got all the cameras and the setup and everything, when everything reopened. So, yeah, it's been crazy. We've been doing this for 5 years. So, yeah. Oh, that's really strange that people are taking their phones off them. I guess it, I suppose, if people are, checking Facebook and watching social media stuff rather than working. I get that. But at the same point, like, I don't work well unless I've got, like, music or something on in the background. So I would need, like, earbuds in and use my phone for that. So, I suppose every company is different, isn't it? So it's a lovely book. Yeah, it's a really nice, easy one. And like I said, because we've been busy last week and everything, I didn't have time to prep a really like complicated block or anything. And I thought, I don't think we've done it. We might have done. But anyway, nice little one for you to try. Really quick to do if you're doing charity quilts or quick presents. 4 of those with a little bit of sashing or something in between would make a beautiful play mat. If you're doing a kiddies play mat or something. Tanya, I actually liked lockdown in some ways. You had company. Oh, bless you, Tanya. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was terrible, terrible time for a lot of people, and so many people were very poorly and obviously died and stuff, and people lost things, lost people. But at the same point, it did bring a lot of communities together, didn't it? We found you guys and stuff, and lots of people sort of, we stopped me climbing the walls because I'm not very good at sitting still, as we all know. So yeah, it gave me an outlet and and company for you guys as well. So, but yeah, very scary that it's been 5 years. It's 5 years. On the 20th, I think it is. Is it the 20th or the 21st? We went into actual lockdown where they shut everything down. I know this time last year we'd stopped all the classes in the shop. We put a stop to all the classes, and we were sort of saying, only come in if you really need to, ring for orders and stuff. But then I think we went into full proper lockdown about the 20th, wasn't it? 21st, something like that. So anyway, that's it, my lovelies, for today. Back again tomorrow at 7 o'clock to finish off the quilt along. We're going to go through the sort of easiest way to put it all together, and just to make sure that you getting that framing all right with it. And then Sarah's back on Thursday with a new little project called Bless You. And then next week we should have full classes again next week. I'll have a bit more time hopefully at the weekend to do something a bit more complicated. Please do watch Sewing Street on Saturday as well, 8 and 10 if you can. That would be lovely. And yeah, 25% off all jelly rolls on the website right now through till 7 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, as a little sorry you couldn't make it to Glasgow, but it's a little offer for the rest of you. So take care, my loves. See you really soon. Bye.